honestly don't really know where to start. I got off probably a little bit before 4. Probably like 4:14, 4:15, something like that. Because I remember after I got off work, checked the clock, it was like 4:26 or something like that. It was like a little bit past 4:20, and that's why I remember the time. Um, I finished training Fire Flame, made sure everything was good, all that. I feel like he's got it down, but he just needs to be faster. And I feel like, I was the same way when I first started. I didn't know how fast to go. I didn't know exactly what I was doing. So I didn't know the best way to do things. So, cheers. He's he's gonna be off tomorrow, and Monday, Tuesday he's off, and then my off days are Thursday and Friday still. So I'm keeping my schedule, which I like that I'm keeping a schedule. I don't like the days, but I'm happy. I'm at least keeping the same schedule. Wow, I just put that all over me. Bro, I've not had a good day today. Anyways, so I got to work. Please shut up. Please. Don't do that. If you're going to do that, do it on the other side of the room. So, this morning, I went to work, and let me go back. So I was trying to concentrate. That's what I was trying to do. No, I just woke up. My alarm goes off at 4, so I usually wake up at around like 4, 5 in the morning. And I was sitting here. I've been listening to music on this phone. I actually put a playlist on this phone. And every morning, sometimes afternoon, I'll just sit there and smoke and play my playlist. I got all types of shit. I need more variant of artists, but I got different types of music. Like I got Little Pump type music to Lil Peep type music to rock music. So I got a variety of music. But this morning, I was chilling, smoking, just enjoying life before I had to go to work. And I got a text from Fire Flame, and he's just like, "Hey, I just got here." I look at the clock. I think it was 5:30. Yeah, I think it was 5:30. So, just out of me being, I don't want to say over him, but me being someone who's supposed to be an example, since he was there, I texted him. I said, "I'm on my way." So, got up there, got out the car. He's right there sweeping. I woke up to him. "What's up, man?" And he's like, "Man, the boss has me doing this bullshit." I'm just like, "There's no dishes back there?" He's like, "I was trying to do them. The boss came over there and he told me, I can't come in real early and all that." And I was just like, so when he told me that, I already knew what it was. About that time, the boss comes walking up. And he's like, I need to talk to you. And I'm just like, we were just talking about you. And went outside. Me and him had a talk. And I'm not going to say exactly what was said, but pretty much he was saying, I don't like you coming in before, but I have more of a problem with both of y'all coming in before. So the median, as far as my understanding, the median that we came upon is I come in early because I need my hours. His words, not mine. Regardless, I get overtime, so I don't understand it. But I do make a lot of money, so it's not a bad trade-off, you know. Get rid of my boring life and have even boringer life, or even more boring life. But pretty much what he told me is, I didn't come in early. I need to talk to him, make sure he doesn't do this, because I'm telling you, for some reason, I'm pretty sure I get special treatment. And yeah, but he had to talk with me about that. I told him, yeah, I got you. I'll talk to him and all that. So the day was pretty smooth. Other than, every now and again I would just have to tell him, like, a little bit faster, or hey, get this, or hey, finish getting this, or hey, do this before you do that. Just little things. Other than that, we got out at a reasonable time. We got done pretty fast. I don't know. We knocked shit out pretty fast. That's one thing I do have to say about him. He, like, out of everyone who I could have been like, yeah, come up here. Like, I feel like he was one of the better people because I know he needs the opportunity. And, he will work for it. But like I said, I think it's just one of those things that you gotta get used to, and all that. Because today he was picking up small stacks of the plates. And I'm just like, bro, why are you doing that? He's like, they're heavy, man. I don't want to drop them. I'm just like, you're going to have to build some strength. Because you're going to have to carry plates back and you're going to have to carry them front. And on the weekdays, it's just going to be you. So, I kind of gave him the rundown. But Thursday and Friday, my off days, he's going to be working. And I'm hoping I don't get a call. I think he's working Wednesday too. I really don't know what's going to happen Wednesday because we are... Please shut the fuck up. We are both on the schedule. And the other dishwasher is on the schedule. I'm done. Fuck out. Hey, fuck out. Jim. Come on. I'm not happy with Junior. And I'm not even able to get to that part of the story because all I can hear is and I probably repeated myself at least 10, 20 times because I'm still at work. I haven't even got past being at work. I haven't even got past lunchtime of my fucking day, because all I hear is this isn't the first time. This isn't the first time today. He's pushed my nerves. So, spank you. No. Yeah, I need to find it. I think I got some. I know it's hot in here. I know I got the air off, but Jesus Christ. So, around lunchtime comes around, because like I said, everything was smooth. Let me grab some weed. But everything was smooth. I thought today is going to be easy. It's going to be nice, We weren't too crazily busy, but we were busy. We were busy like a weekend, but we weren't, crazy busy. So, at about 12, we start dying down. And I don't know why. So I'm kind of like looking around by this point. Like, I'm like, why is it slowed down? Like, what's going on? Everyone's standing around. So, kind of waiting there, listening, looking, like, does something happen? Is something going to happen? What's going on? And, they're just talking. One girl's talking about Facebook. That's all I remember, is one girl was talking about Facebook, but everyone was talking about different shit. So I was just like, okay, everyone's socializing. We're cool. So I go back there with Fireflame, and he's got shit on his side. So I'm just like, there's no one here. Let's start knocking some of your shit out. So about 10 minutes of helping him knock his shit out. My boss comes back there, and he's getting coffee mugs and all that. And I'm kind of giving him a look like, you good? Because he like ran back there, started grabbing coffee mugs. So I kind of gave him that look like, you good? And he's just like, we got a line at the door, boys. We need coffee mugs. And I was just like, no. Like a minute, 2 minutes ago, there was no one. I go out there, there's literally a line out the door. There's people waiting outside. So I go back there in almost panic mode, and I tell Fireflame, like, there's a lot of people out there. It's backed up. I'm going to need your help, doing this side for right now, at the end. I'll help you when we slow down. I'll help you and all that. And, yeah, he started helping me. It was like that for like an hour or two. Probably the longest hour or two in a good while. I remember he asked me, like, when the rush hour started. He asked, like, what time is it? It's 12? Or almost 12? And then, like, we're, like, doing all these dishes. He's just like, what time is it? I'm just like, it's 12:30. Like, it felt like we were there for hours, doing loads of dishes for hours. What time is it? 12:30. 30 minutes. So it starts to slow down at around 1:30. And that's when like actually start getting caught up. Sure. Stop. So, after it died down, we were good, you know. Really no other problems other than just waiting around, waiting to close, waiting for the rest of the shit to get brought back. Yeah, other than that, it was, a pretty easy day. It wasn't crazy like the weekends usually are. And then I got picked up. And my dad told me, I'm going to need to go get cigarettes. So I was like, oh, God, I just want to go home. I just want to relax. I just want to go home and smoke. But okay. Give me a second. Please shut up. So I just wanted to come home and smoke, right? But my dad needs cigarettes. And I can understand. There's probably some times where I need some cigarettes, and he really wanted to come home and take a nap, or come home and smoke, or come home and eat, or do some shit. So, it wasn't that big of a deal. Because, I understand, So, we get up there. It doesn't take very long for him to get his cigarettes, probably like a minute, 2 minutes, not long at all. And he walks up, and he's just like, yeah, they already knew what I wanted and all that. Because we go to this one place to get cigarettes all the time. They pretty much know what's up there. And the whole way I was not talking. And I think he thought I was mad at him or something or someone. Because he kind of got the point, and he kind of just like stopped talking to me. Like he was like talking. And then he found out like, oh, you're not talking. And then it was kind of just like the whole car ride until he got a phone call from one of his friends. But we get back, and he's just like, hey, you need to take the trash out. Okay. Got no problem with that. I just don't understand, if I'm the one working all day, why can't he do stuff around the house? Like trash. Like take the dogs out. No, simple shit. But regardless, I get back, and the reason why I was not talking in the car is because my shirt was soaking wet. My pants were soaking wet. it felt like I walked in a pool. And I walked out of a pool, and I was just trying to air dry. That's what it felt like. My clothes were sticking. Shit didn't feel right. Shit didn't feel good. It felt nasty. So, as soon as I get in the door, take off my shoes, take off my socks, take off my shirt, take off my pants, take off everything. I start putting on clean clothes. Or I got some baby wipes. I started like wiping down like my neck, my chest. What is that? Okay, I look stupid. What the fuck is that? Okay, I just fucking lost it. Bro, I hate my eyesight. I really hate my eyesight sometimes. It went next to the light. I seen it for a split second. It went next to the light, and for some reason, when something is next to light, my vision goes off. Like, my vision, it's weird. Like, the focus on my vision will turn off. Like, someone will be right in front of me, and I'll be like, where are they? And people think I'm trying to be funny or something, but I'm really not. Regardless, I got home, took off everything, washed up, and I put on some new clothes. And, not some new clothes, just some bullshit, you know. So I'm just like, you know what? I gotta take the dogs out because he didn't do it. I gotta take the trash, change it. Then I gotta take the trash down because he didn't do it. So let me try to go outside, take the dogs out, put my clothes in the washer. Then, after the dogs are out, lock them out so they don't bust in the door, change the trash, and take the trash down. Right? Simple. Okay? So I get all that, put it in the washer, take the dogs out. I'm just like, okay, let me do the trash real fast. I do it. I don't even think I changed it now that I just thought about that. I'll let him change it or I'll change it whenever I go back in there. But I just never thought about that. I did not change it. But I come back inside after taking the trash down. And I'm just like, okay, now I gotta get the dogs in. And I can do a video, I can smoke, I can watch YouTube, I can listen to music, I can do whatever. I don't gotta worry about shit until tomorrow. Well, I go outside, I see Spanky. I'm like, come on, Spanky, come on. I had to tell him a few times, he came on. I'm looking, Junior. Looking around, starting to get a little bit louder. Junior. Like, I'm not gonna do it actual, but you know, I got to a point where I was yelling, Junior, like yelling. And at this point, I just want to relax. I've been on my feet all day. I've been working. I just want to relax. So I go back inside and I'm just like, I got two options. Either find this motherfucker. I'm going to have to put on regular shoes because I wasn't wearing my regular shoes. I was wearing house shoes. Because my regular shoes are also soaking wet. So I had to come back inside, change from my house shoes to my regular shoes. And I went back out, already not in a good mood. I went to a few places where I know he likes to hide. He wasn't there. And I had a bad feeling because he's done this multiple times before. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. To keep it real, I think this dog might be mental. But I had a feeling because he's done this before. So I go over to the neighbors. I go over to the neighbor's backyard. And I don't do none of that. I literally just grab the top with my hands. I don't jump or anything. I just pull myself up with my hands. And as I pull myself up, I start seeing this black dog with this white spot on his neck. And I said, Junior! Junior! He's not turning around. I'm like, Junior! 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 A few more times. He turns around. I'm just like, get the fuck over here. He just turns back around. And the neighbors have a dog, which is a big dog. I think it's a German Shepherd. But it's actually a really sweet dog. Like, it doesn't really fight or anything like that. And I was trying to get Junior out. And I was like, come on, Junior, come on. And he was facing me. And he's right next to the other dog. He was facing me, and the other dog was, like, facing towards the neighbor's house. Like, looking towards the neighbor's house. And as soon as I'm just like, get the fuck over here, he turns his head fast as fuck and fucking smacks the other dog in the face. And this dog, like I said, is a very peaceful, nice dog. This dog just... I was like, Junior, you better get the fuck over here. You better get the fuck over here. I'm not helping you with that. And he wouldn't come. So I went inside and I told my dad, like, hey, I'm going to go over the fence to the neighbors. You know, I was telling him, so if the cops got called or anyone said, like, hey, this person is trying to break into this house, he knew what was going on. So I tell him that, and he's just like, no. They might be home. Try some cheese and put it under. So, grab some cheese from the fridge. Folded it up. I went outside. Went to the hole. I pulled my arm under the hole. I said, Jim. He's not even fucking with me. So I go up. Jim. Look. He sees it now. So he's coming. He's like, oh, I want it. So I'm just like, you gotta crawl in. And I don't know how this motherfucker was able to get under it and get to the other side, but he had so much trouble getting back. And he's struggling trying to dig his way back. And my dad comes out and my dad's just like, you get him yet? I'm just like, nope. He's got to dig a hole to get out. My dad's just like, what? He's got to dig a hole. I'm like, yeah, I guess he didn't dig the hole deep enough or something. So he finally gets about halfway through, and he's like struggling at this point, and I'm pissed, and I'm trying to help him, so I just grab him by his shoulders, and I yank him out the bottom of the fence. And just from the force of me yanking him, he knew what was up. Because as soon as I yanked him out the fence, he took off towards the door. He was like, I want in. I'm just like, you want the cheese? Junior, do you want the cheese? My dad's just like, wait till you get inside to get it to him. And about that time, he turns around. He's just like, grabs the cheese, eats it, and then starts going in the house. Like nothing happened. And when I was pulling out, I grabbed a thorn branch. And yeah, it's healed now. Luckily. But it was just a small, like it just pricked my finger. And yeah, even the blood's dry. But I just had like a little blood. And I had to get the thorn out and shit like that. So that's why when I started live, I was not too happy with Junior. I'm still not happy with him. But it is what it is. It's just I really wish my dad, since he's not working, I wish he would do things. Like, I don't know what. I don't know what the point of him being like this is. I don't want to get into too much, but I just don't know why he doesn't do stuff around the house because he's home all day. So you would think, hey, you're home all day. You would think you would clean up, you do something, try to do something, attempt to do something, halfway do something. I know he's been depressed. I understand that. But it's just like when I was depressed, I was unemployed, when I had nothing, he expected me to do everything. And now since I'm the one working, I'm the only one working, I'm the only one who has income, he's still making me do everything. It just doesn't make sense to me. But regardless, it is what it is. That's all. Goddamn. I need to stop leaving bowls out from the morning. But not stop leaving bowls out from the morning, but if I make a bowl at night, I wake up in the morning and I don't finish it, I need to figure something else out to do. Or put the pipe in the drawer or something. That shit was dry as hell. Like I had this bud sitting out all day, but I didn't grind it. It was just the bud. When I was breaking it down, it was still a little bit sticky. It was still a little bit moist. I'm about to hit it right now. If I tell you right now, this is already gonna be smoother. This hands down already gonna be smoother. This is a rolling, not a stopwatch. Shit don't ever stop. Oh my god, bro. I heard that song a few days ago. I actually think it came out like a week ago, like not too long ago. I think I'm actually in the loop with this song. Cause like, what was it? In My Feelings, and shit like that. I wasn't really on it when it was popping, but like, I don't know, Nonstop. I'm pretty sure it came out like a week ago. Been popping, bro. She's crazy. I was listening to it this morning, and then I heard someone play it today. I was watching a video yesterday. They had the song on the video, like it was a parody of the song, and bro, like it's the next in my feelings challenge. Only this one is actually like a good song. I think in my feelings challenge or in my feelings was a okay song. It's just the writing style really pissed me off. He pretty much took a verse and said, instead of repeating it, like a little poem, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, I could say Gucci gang, and then the next one I could say Fendi. The next one I could say Prada. The next one I could say Givenchy. You know, it's just like it's kind of a copy and paste. You know, when you could say, for instance, like let me think of Rose name, who I've not dated. Bailey, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you're not. See, it's like it's copy and paste. That's what I don't like about it. At least Nonstop actually has like some good parts. Really not stop. Why she don't ever stop? I'm gonna listen to that shit right after this. I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna listen to Cold Heart. Cold Heart. Oh my god, I've been listening to Cold Heart for the past few days. I'm not even gonna get into it. Not even gonna get into it because y'all won't understand it. Cheers. I get dressed to stay home, you're the one to wait on, but you wanna play with me instead. I just wanna stay home, listening to Hellboy, lighting another Hellboy in my bed. It's a lot smoother. I'm still coughing. The coughs, it's hard to explain. Like the coughs earlier were like a dry cough. This is more like it's more of a cleaner cough. This is a Coke, not a Dr. Pepper. Shit don't ever stop. This is a cowboy killer, not a cigarette. Shit don't ever stop. Okay, I'm having way too much fun with this. Way too much. He'll probably come in and there's like, what is he doing? What is he talking about? Why? There's no one in here. I don't know what people expect me to do. I don't know if people really expect me just to sit around and smoke or drink until people come in here and then start talking. Do you know how awkward that would be, especially like lives where no one comes in for like a good 30, 40 minutes, like this one? I don't know. I think, yeah. That's why on the lives I usually just do my own thing. It's just like, bro, like, am I just gonna sit around and wait for a conversation? Am I just gonna sit? Damn, I wanna play some music. I don't know if I'll get copyright. I don't care about getting copyrighted, but I care about at least having one watchable video a day. So if I do get copyrighted, this video is not going to be watchable. So what I'm saying is, if I want to play music with you guys, I want to start a new live. It'll be called Music Smoke. I like that. That's what we'll call it. It's original. It's not like I haven't used that title hundreds of times, but as always, be sure to share them. Peace, love, positive vibes, as always.